Verne and Sugambur consider the same one province to be a vital interest, do we? Did I do something silly? Shit, I probably set this as vital interest, didn't I? Yeah, that's not what I was supposed to do. Or, I mean, it was at the time, but in hindsight, that's not super smart. Yeah, he wants that, so that's probably, yeah. So if I'd undo that, then we're cool, right? Yeah, we're cool now. I will refuse to give up on this alliance. I'll build up all the trust I need. I literally even helped him take this province as well. I've been a good friend. So I really don't need you being a bitch about things. Okay, I want to actually see here. So it says 0.43. What does that actually translate into in terms of actual money? So 3.5, 2.53. Send him to Mum's Sorrow. It won't actually increase by that much. That's just the actual trade value, not my percentage. Yeah, that's like 0.06. What if you instead go to like the actual place I'm collecting from? That is indeed a lot more. That is a lot more, actually. No, don't want to ally you. You're too tempting to invade. Alright, got quite a lot of aggressive expansion all over the place. So it's going to be a while until we can go and fuck around in the Empire again, so we're not even going to think too hard about that. Keep an eye out, of course, to see if there's any major differences. Also, I did want to ally Laurent at some point. Because he doesn't like me now, that's not good, but... I want to kill these guys. I doubt Ruby Hole will be much of a threat. I should be able to just block this straight and then he won't be able to get to me. I do worry about fighting Duran though. I would very much prefer to invade, and oh yeah, I probably shouldn't attack, because I will have to no-CB him, so I probably shouldn't be no-CBing when at 3 stability. Because that's, you know, because level 3 stability is worth a lot more than 1 in terms of cost. So we want to be a bit careful, I would say. Of course, the elector. I wish I was an elector. I'm never going to be an elector, of course, but still. Oh, dude, you were just about to end our alliance, and now you're calling me into some other dumb adventure. Why? Oh no, you're fighting this? Oh, okay. I wish I had started this, but like I'll occupy this and like gotta make it clear, like. Bro, my good bro, I really want this fucking province, okay? I'll join you, and you better give it to me or I'll be one salty cunt. Of course he just runs off and gets his armies killed. Good job. Good skills, that. Yeah, bloody fine work, I do tell you. Oh yeah, can we do diet? No. No, we cannot. If not diet, then what? Doom and death, I suppose. Yeah, I think invading this smug cunt is probably going to be on the list of shit to do, so let's start working on him. Elven minorities demand representation. Where's Heartspear? They want my main province. Because the thing is, we're about to run off and conquer a bunch of elves over here. Now, yeah, Elven majority, so... Alright, so culture conversion cost is increased, but... I mean, that shouldn't change the fact that I should still be able to just get rid of them. We are one of the few nations that don't seem to have any real elven legends. Yeah, no, fuck you, fuck elves. Go fuck off. No friendship with elves. Only purge. Filthy elves, yeah. Have you played this mod? You know what I'm supposed to click? I don't know what, or I mean, actually, yeah. Noble privileges. I don't know which one of these is best, because this reduces nobility influence. Manpower plus 15 is always good, but I don't know. I feel like I can just use... I'm so used to having no manpower for main taxes that I feel like when I play the base game... Well, I mean, this is obviously not the base game, but manpower works the same as in the base game. I feel like I'm just like drowning in it, so... I'm not played enough to do what... Alright, well, we're gonna... we can always change this. Like, if I really change my mind, we can change it, right? Although, if anything, I should probably just change this. Just go some... Yeah, get autocracy. Because... well, actually, I did just get my hands on a vassal, so maybe that vassal income bonus is good just right now. So why don't we risk magical elite? The only thing that stresses me out is that at some point I will have to invade the Magisterum. And as a result piss off the mages, but magic sounds fun, so for the sake of just like experiencing new things, I guess, let's try and be a bit magical. We will need magic eventually to like... I was about to say tame dragons. They're not dragons, are they? They're wyverns. Tame the shit we can ride on and yeet the people with. I don't know if if wyverns can breed flame, but I don't know if you can have actual dragon riders in this mod, but if not, then wyvern riders is probably going to be the closest thing we can get to it, so... And regardless if... oh, please don't actually siege that. That would be a disaster. I really need him to not siege that until I've sieged this, because I can't have him separate piece until I can get the thing I want. Ah, so nice to play a version of EU4 where, you know, you don't lose 10,000 manpower for every siege you do. Alright, cool. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I guess it can be my job to run up here and siege him. Because that's like what I want out of this war. It's that goddamn province down there. No, not good. Get marriage back. Or maybe not get marriage back? Maybe not. Because he's been thinking about cancelling our alliance for a while now. And if he actually goes ahead and does it, then being married to him is probably not the best idea. Oh, you better not re-siege that. I'm gonna be... Yeah, you don't have enough troops. Wait, since when did you join? Oh no, that's a different nation. Can someone go deal with this, please? I don't want to have to cancel my siege here. Thank you. Appreciate it. How are you doing though, Walu? Woo. Woolo. I assume there's a smoother way to pronounce that, but I think you get my point. World cemented an alliance. Hey. Well, got it. Wallolol. So Walloloo. No, it's not Wallow. But up jump. Thanks so much for the raid, man. I don't know if I have met you before. If I have, I'm really sorry. I have a very bad memory. My chat can attest to that. I am famous for having the mind of a goldfish. Yeah, thank you for, like, my allies. I don't know where you are, but why are you letting my country literally be burnt to the ground? At least you don't lose development from sieges in this. Wait, I got 2 different heirs to the throne at the same time? Well, at least... I mean, well, bad claim, of course, that's not bad, but claims aren't as important in non-Mayu, so... This is right. Okay, still, thank you. Were you playing Eu4 yourself? I think maybe that's why the... I would assume maybe that's why you found me. Nay! Okay, that is actually extremely bad. I would disinherit, honestly, because that's such a bad trait, but... Oh, he's got... Fuck it. I'm salty. I don't want that. Right. I got that seat. Now, I swear, if I don't get anything out of this war, I'm going to be one salty asshole. You actually separate pieced him without me getting anything. Thank you! Thank you. No, that's fine. I didn't want anything anyway. Conclave. I guess we are supposed to be like a magister thing. I spent bloody 5,000 to 4,000 manpower on this shit. Why wouldn't he give me this fucking claim? I did everything. I said it as a vital interest. I had a claim on it. I did everything. I literally sieged him myself. I was active. I actively helped an ally in the war, and he's like, nah, man. Sorry, man. I gotta save war score to annex bullshit over here. Yeah, bloody thank you, mate. Fuck you. Honestly, I've come to hate him now. If I didn't hate this guy more, then I would totally cancel that alliance, but... Oh, and the risk pays off! Get a nice heir. Ooh! Ooh, baby! Alright, who in chat wants to be the king? Oh, or Duke. I think we're Duke. Yeah, Duke. He's definitely not going to be called Brian. That's dumb. Maybe the AI thought it was too much war exhaustion? Maybe. Yeah, because I guess he would be co-belligerent, wouldn't he? That might be it, honestly, but it's a shitty... Okay, it's not a shitty province, but it's not, like, mind-blowing. And I know I did piss off the... Like, they, you know... I have some enemies in this area, but, like... Let's do Vu, if no one else wants it. Vulu sounds like it could be like a fantasy name. Of course, this means that the current Duke will have to live a while. But it's good that the Dynasty stayed around at least. Now, why is this war still... Yep, there we go. Oh no, that was someone else. Okay. Just peace out. Thank you. 22 favors. There is at least that. Because this guy really doesn't actually want to be allied to me, so being able to increase them trust is actually pretty good. Azga Zel Azga. That sounds like some sort of dwarven shit. Is it dwarven? No. No, I guess... No, it's not dwarven. Sun elf. Sun elf? Elves? Elves? In my faraway meme colony that I created because aggressive expansion in this part of the world is such a cancer bit. Wait, what happened? Well, he's currently getting his shit pushed in, so we should probably keep an eye out for... I mean, I assume... Yeah, our aggressive expansion in this part of the world is not good, but it's not that bad either, honestly. Could probably get away with invading this guy. Kill some elves. Ooh, baby. What's this about elves? Is this an elven nation? No, they're Bahari. Isn't that a place in India? No, that's Bihar, isn't it? Yeah, there's an elven minority in a foreign country, and my ethnic cleanses senses are tingling, and I want to destroy elf. Pointy-eared motherfuckers. Yeah, unacceptable indeed. I might get flagged and demonetized, but that is a small price to pay. We will also have to kill the closest thing that there is to like an elven homeland. We will have to annihilate the bitches on this island. I actually got an event earlier about toleration for the elves, because we have an elven minority over here. Because there is a certain amount of like... where they aren't pops, but they're like... you can have like cultures being a bit divided. So you can see that it's a human majority, but we have some elves here. We're coexisting at the moment, but probably will have to keep it for that as it stands. But once our religion becomes powerful enough, which it is going to be right now actually, now we can start converting bitches. Yes! Honestly, I'm going to be able to convert more than I thought I would. Let's get it going. Still haven't decided if we're going to stay region court or if you're going to convert to if we're going to convert to this version or this reality's version of Protestantism, which is probably an important question. Let me actually go quickly on their Discord. Just let the game run a bit and go. Although I probably should go ahead and... oh shit, never mind. I have multiple converter people. It's going to be expensive, of course. Still don't want to marry you, mate. Like... might have to cancel the alliance with this guy at some point. Or, I mean, I guess I could actually just cancel my alliance with this guy. He's such a good friend, though. But if I think about it, this guy's a lot more valuable as an ally, because he's so much more powerful. Of course, he is stuck on this dumb island, and I doubt these two people like each other much, so he won't exactly be able to walk to me. because I don't know if this game has, because I know there's like so if you look at the religion here, you can see that the god I'm currently worshipping in the pantheon, this god will split off from the pantheon and become its own religion during the Reformation. But I don't know if there is like a second split off, kind of like Calvinism in the base game. Improvements in land, and nah, I'm good, mate. Are you seeing any sub mods? No, just playing the basic bitch version of it. Why does it say... Oh. So this nation is insanely strong, but these two nations are garbage. I mean, this nation and this nation. It's painful. Why must you hate me? Why can we not become good friends? This is like Egypt, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, you know, the biggest river in the world. Kind of looks like Egypt, even if you really squint your eyes, because then this would, yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, that's literally it. Like, this is the Mediterranean, this is Egypt, the big river in the eastern part of it, and this is the Levant, except it has a penis. Very haram. Guess that's what happens when there's no Islam in the world, eh? No! Oh, okay. I don't think J-Man is here, so no one will hear me say, oh, thank God it was J-Man who died, and not fuck my life, which is the name of my general, because, yeah, I don't know. The previous general I had was extremely good, but fuck my life ended up being really good himself, so he was kind of misnamed. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, I do recommend this mod. It's been fun so far. And I've only been scratching the surface of this mechanics and stuff like that. The one thing I don't like, which is like a really lame thing to say, but like I wish this mod had more custom art and custom models. Like, I don't like how elves are just like, they look like Native Americans. Or no, the elves are Japanese, I think. Like, they're just reusing the things from the base game instead of making custom stuff. Now, I know that making custom stuff is difficult, but I think they made some custom models for fucking Elder Scrolls mod for this mod. Like, why does the Elder Scrolls mod have custom models and this doesn't? This is way cooler than the Elder Scrolls mod. Not that that's not necessarily a cool thing, mind you. It's just that I feel like if you're going to play a modded Elder Scrolls type thing, then I would rather do it in Crusader Kings. Elder Kings is pretty cool. Just doesn't fit for EU4 in my opinion. It's like the Game of Thrones mod for this. It's like, what? Who the fuck decided that was a good idea? Of course, Game of Thrones has become extremely lame now. It's like, I mean, I'll still probably play the Game of Thrones mod for CK3, but I'm gonna refuse to call it Game of Thrones mod. I'm gonna call it a Song of Ice and Fire mod instead, even if that's an awful name. That is the worst part of the book, is that they're called A Song of Ice and Fire instead of Game of Thrones. And like, I get it. I get why that's the case. It's just lame. Game of Thrones is such a cool name. Hence why they chose it for the series, of course. Yeah, just like, I don't know, just like it's a mod, you can breach copyright as much as you want. Although maybe literally stealing, no, you can't. You can totally breach. You can literally like import songs that are copyrighted, I'm pretty sure. I don't get it, but it's I don't know. I would talk about, like, I don't know. If they were able to get custom models, they would have already added custom models. So I assume there is some sort of reason for why they're not here, you know? That's the only reason I'm not, like, going into their Discord and bitching at them for not adding the things I want. Yeah, they could make... yeah, I guess if they literally import RuneScape models, that would be an issue. Plus, I assume you have to make specific EU4 models, because they need to match the animations in the game, you know? You can see how he's like looking this direction and then the other direction. He's like, you know, I doubt the RuneScape model would just automatically go along with that. I don't know how modeling or any of that stuff works, you know, disclaimer or whatever, but just saying. If I remember correctly, there were a couple of buildings that we could build that had like a decent return on investment, so let's just quickly have a look. That, and then there was a production one which we cannot do. Don't care about sailors. Really don't care about this. Is there really no buildings that gave you naval force limit? I guess that's only May and Saxus. Owning at least one mage tower will give the mage estate more influence. Ah, okay, so we need like an actual... we need specific resources to build this. Incense, relics, or porcelain. Do we have any porcelain in our realm? Where is porcelain? I'm not even gonna try and look for Dame Star, because if I remember, I was watching their Reddit, and that's some like spooky resource that the dwarves can get their hands on. It's like gold, but even thicker. What would marble even look like? No, what was it again? Porcelain? Yeah, porcelain. Porcelain, glass. So I guess it's pretty rare. I like how alternate or fantasy Egypt even has grain all over the place. Good creativity, guys. And Africa has slaves. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just like, you know. I guess maybe that was part of the point, having it be kind of similar like that. I get that they would add a fantasy America, which kind of requires fantasy Europe, but wow. No, I can't see any porcelain, so who the fuck knows where you make that? You can't really search for it either, can you? Well, yeah, but it's like, it's literally Egypt. Like, it's a river, and then there's like a delta. I know rivers tend to have a delta, but like, it's like, it's literally placed in the same part of the world that Egypt is. I even think there's a sea here or something. I might be wrong about... ah, shit, I might actually be wrong about that. Dwarven, yes. My fellow manlets, come. Come and become my good friends. So you do, I mean, this is, it is, you know, it is 1469, so we will get guns eventually. So this is like fantasy, but with guns. I even think there's going to be like a fantasy French Revolution at some point. So like, dwarves are like like in fantasy settings, the dwarves are the ones with guns, right? In fantasy settings with guns, that is. Still don't want to go against the Empire. I guess this guy's the only one. Oh, he's still at war. But he's not getting occupied anymore, so maybe this would be a decent time. Yeah, Daxler does not want to join. This is actually a perfect time to go and beat him up. Asga Evran. King Bumfuck of the Mountain. Also, this is a cool thing about this mod. Glue. If you play as the dwarves, you can like literally live inside the mountains. You can see how these provinces look kind of stupid. That's not to represent like awkwardly shaped provinces on the top of a mountain. These are like dwarven halls. You have these like major citadels, so you can literally like it. You know, it's supposed to be like inside of the mountain, so you can like live inside the mountains. How cool is that? I think Lactose recently did a playthrough of dwarves. He's honestly the person who kind of like reminded me, oh yeah, Anbennar exists. I should go have a fantasy with guns is my favorite type of fantasy. But there are so few though. I guess there are a lot of fantasy games aren't there guns in like World of Warcraft and stuff like that? But you don't find it often in like books. When was the last time you had a fantasy novel with guns in it? Now I'm really trying to think here. I remember they actually mentioned guns in Mistborn, but Mistborn actually has a in-lore explanation for why guns don't exist. I guess, yeah, the sequel to Mistborn has guns. Because the in-lore reason... I shouldn't be spoiling. Those are the I mean, I don't know. I guess knowing the very fact of knowing that Mistborn has a sequel is a spoiler in itself, of course, but... Yeah, I always wanted the functionality to turn inhospitable land into hospitable land. Well, it's not, I don't know if it's inhospitable, but I guess this is already taken by dwarves, but a lot of these halls are owned by like goblins and bullshit in the beginning. It's very Lord of the Rings inspired, I think. Like a lot of the sort of mountain halls have been like occupied by bullshit. But if you could reclaim them, you can like get insane amounts of money, but then there's like a gold curse and stuff like that. The whole thing seems very inspired by Lord of the Rings, which definitely not a negative thing. I mean, I know literally every piece of fantasy ever is inspired by Lord of the Rings, but still, you know what I mean. Knock knock. It's ya boy. I guess this vassal of mine will actually... Oh god, he's about to get killed. Never mind. I guess he won't actually be super useful because he's about to die. Unless he can get away. He didn't get away. No. And my trade navy just died. Ah, balls. That was an impressive stack wipe on their side actually. Penis. I need a more big trade fleet. Or I guess I just need to rebuild it actually. I would build galleys, but I will need a trade fleet eventually, so it would be kind of stupid to build a galley fleet just to have to delete it. Can you stop running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Get absolutely fucked. Nice. It's gonna give us some coin. Oh, we can eat. Ooh, tolerance of the true faith. That is pretty good. And you have as much true faith as I do. What is the next ID group? 8 or 7? 7. Yeah, I think we're going to keep working on the ideas for now. Or is that good? It reduces... yeah, that would actually kill the revolt risk in these provinces, I think. Or one of them, anyways. Which is probably not worth spending that much points on, but I will want to finish it eventually. Come on. I have become tolerant. There we go. Why the fuck have I not been fabricating on Busan? Or Bisan, or whatever they were called. Ugh. Ah! Pause game.